All right.
Okay, perfect. And I think, yep, it's right at 8. So
Yep,
welcome
it is
to
8
grade
o'clock.
3 Braille. And I believe we're caught up on YouTube. I'm not sure if last week's lesson is posted, but I know the rest of them are. So if anyone wants to find us on there, you can search under grade numeral 3 Braille. And you'll find all these recordings. And you can also email me at braillemailbox@gmail.com if you have questions or need any BRFs, anything like that. So we will start with exercise 22, and Nancy is leading us. So whenever you're ready.
Okay. All right. So we are starting with sentence number 8. We're still working on the exercises for exercise number 22, and number 8. We're still reading sentences in grade 2 and translating them into grade 3. So the sentence we're going to be working on now says, I'm hearing somebody speak.
Whoever has their jaws on needs to mute, please.
Yeah, if you're going to have background noise, please mute like that. And then if you want to answer a question, obviously you can unmute and do that, but that'd be greatly appreciated. Thank you. Okay, number 8 says, the treaty quickened hope among the representatives attending the regular monthly meeting of the Security Council, period. So we're going to translate that into grade 2, or grade 3 rather. It's written in grade 2. We're going to translate to grade 3. Who would like to tackle parts or all of it? You can take as much as you can take. Who would like to try that?
All right, Cynthia has her hand raised. Cynthia?
Oh, no, I wanted to ask a question, actually.
Okay, go ahead.
I was, I had a little accident where I had my grade 3 notes and dropped them. So they're totally out of order. And I was trying to listen to the different lessons to try to get the pages back into order. And there were a few lessons I couldn't find all of them. Does anyone know how to find, like, from lesson 3? I got 1 and 2, and I got the last, I guess, 6 or 7, but there's the stuff in between that
Yes, there are things in between, but they're all up there. You just have to look for them.
I honestly don't have an answer to that, because I'm not that, I go search for things on YouTube, but and I'll try to find certain things, but it's trying to find.
I put in, I put in grade 3 Braille,
right?
And I found lesson 1 and 2, and then I found the later lessons that were put on, but apparently it's giving me, like, I can't see where some of the in-between lessons are.
If
they're all there. So
if you subscribe to the channel, it's a lot easier to find them.
Oh, I did subscribe to the channel.
Okay, but what you might want to do is, when I go in there, it says there's a place where it says see all lessons, and you'll see the latest ones first, but you'll see every single one of them there. If you start there where it says view all and just go down, they're all there.
And hit H for heading to find them, one
well,
by
that's
one.
what I did, but I couldn't find where it said see all. There was, it says for all the, it gave another, an HTTPS / something or other. And I tried to type that in and it didn't.
No, you don't need to do that.
No, you don't. You don't have to.
You're making it a whole lot harder.
You can just double tap on that link. Or enter on it if you're on a PC. But yeah, if you go to view all, it should bring up the whole list. So
I don't know. View all was hiding from me somewhere.
Okay, well, we'll work on this outside of class, because
I just wanted to. Well, that's what's making me a little difficult. A little hard for me to find my information to try to do all the exercises, because they're kind of mixed up.
Right.
Oh, there's Audrey. Sorry, Audrey.
Okay. Audrey, did you have something you wanted to?
Well,
say
I'll bring her
to-
up on stage.
Oh, she's
I mean,
just now come in.
Okay,
Okay.
I'm gonna
okay.
mute because I'm using my
Yeah.
Perkins.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So, all right. Yeah, we'll definitely get that looked at, and I'll see if I can, in the meantime, I'll actually go to the channel and see if I can find them all and see how I did it, so I can report to everybody how I did it next week too. But anyway, let's go with number 8. So the treaty quickened hope among the representatives attending the regular monthly meeting of the Security Council. So who would like to tackle that?
I can start it.
Okay.
Excuse me, I'm sorry, Nancy, what number are we on? I just got in.
8. We're on 8.
I thought so. Thank you.
You betcha. All right. Go ahead, Jeanette.
Okay. I just lost the lesson. Oh, well, I can have you read it to me because I can't, whatever I did, I can't read it from here right now.
I'm
So
sorry.
the treaty, oh no, I'll get it back.
Okay.
The is just the, and then
Okay.
treaty is 45T. No, 456T. Treaty 45T.
you were, yeah.
Yeah, you're right on
Because
that. Yeah.
treaties is IZ.
TEATY is
So it's 45TY, I think.
correct. Yes.
And then I can't look right now. What's the next thing?
Quickened hope among
Okay,
representatives.
quickened is that's 45Q.
Is there a space between treaty and quickened?
I would like to say no, but it's a 3-syllable word, so you may tell me that there has to be.
Yep.
Well, it's not that it's not how many cells the word has. It's the fact that we've added something. There's been an addition to a 2-celled word sign. So when there, because you put the Y on the end
I
of
have
treat,
to put the space.
right? So you have to put the
Okay.
space there. Correct. Yeah.
So quickened is 45Q.
And
That's, and then
well, it's QUICK and then ENED.
ENED.
So
So I think 45Q EN sign ED sign.
that's what I would do.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what I would do.
Yeah.
I mean, even though it doesn't save, you can use QK just for the sake of consistency. It's like first. Whenever you see
Yep.
first, you use .4ST. Whenever you see quick, you write .45Q all the time.
Right.
That's it.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, first you never change back to FST because that's fast.
Yeah, that's true.
So you
But
never
there are
change
similar
first
signs
back.
in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
But,
can't think of any right now. I can't think of an if. IF.
Oh, right.
I would
right.
always
If,
I
yeah.
would always put .4I just for the sake of it, even if.
Well, because you can put a space. Yeah. So yeah, unless it's iffy,
Yeah.
then you have to leave that
Yeah, right, that's
space
true
off.
too,
But
yeah.
yeah. So the treaty
Okay.
quickened hope. Yep. So we're gonna space after quickened then.
Yes.
Good. Okay. Excellent. Then hope.
HPE.
Correct. Among the representatives. So are we going to space first after hope and before
Yes,
among?
we're going to space.
Excellent. Good.
And then among these I mix up, but I want to say it's .5A.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct. Yep.
Among, and then the,
Right.
and then a space after that. And then
No. The word the, remember, can go
can go forward.
can go to the word after it. So you're right. So we don't have to space after the there.
And then I know represent, but I is .45R.
It's close. Close.
No, this one
No.
is going to kill
Well,
me.
you got the idea. You know there's a contraction for it, so that's good.
Right. It's actually .4R, represent,
And then
and, okay,
A T V S.
I would outline
Yeah.
the A.
yeah,
That's correct.
that is correct. So,
Yeah.
and then ES, there's actually the sign for
Yeah,
ES.
there's the
So
that's the one I always forget. It's the Z.
Z, when it rhymes with, when the first letter is E, it rhymes, the sign is Z. Z rhymes with E. So that's how you remember that. And then, so, representative, so .4R T T V Z.
Would have two T's in there?
Well, you know what?
No.
Never mind. What am I thinking? Yep. I'm sorry about that. I knew
That's
I-
okay.
I knew that looked wrong. .5R, then TVZ
Oh, that shortens that a lot, huh?
for
Yeah,
yeah,
it
it does.
does.
Amazing.
Yeah.
I love it.
Mary, your
That's
turn.
4R, right?
Yep, .4R.
She meant .4R. She meant
I-
.4R.
Did
Yeah,
I
I
say
know that.
.5R?
You said
Oops.
.5.
Yeah.
Oops.
I didn't even notice that she said
Oh,
that
shoot.
fine.
Yeah, .4R.
I didn't either.
Excuse me.
I didn't either.
.4R TVZ. Right.
Yeah. I only
So-
corrected you, Nancy, because I figured the people on YouTube might hear it.
No,
and,
I
you know,
appreciate
that's-
that. No, yeah, if I say it wrong, please correct me. Yeah, absolutely. So
You know,
attending, what? Go ahead, Bob.
No, when I was in college, I was taking a political science class, and I wrote that word representatives many times.
I believe
Oh,
it.
wow.
I bet you did.
It's so cool.
Well, when
Yeah.
I was in starting grade 3, and I just kind of figured this one out on my own. But when I was labeling all these Christmas CDs, Christmas became a lot easier to write.
Oh yes.
Yeah. .5
Yeah.
CMS. So yeah. So representatives, that's a wonderful space saver there.
That is.
Wonderful.
Attending the regular monthly meeting of the Security Council. So we want to
Somebody else can go on from here.
okay, representatives. There's additions to a 2-celled word. So what are we going to do?
We're going to
Space.
space
Very
there.
good. Excellent. Yep. All right. Attending. Who wants to take it from here?
I'll take it.
All right. Go, Mary.
Okay, for attending, I put A and then the sign for TT, which is the lower J.
Good.
Then I put EN sign, D, ING sign,
Good.
space.
Yep.
And then I put the, and right up next to that, I put 456R for
Good.
regular.
Yeah.
Right up next to that, I put MONTH sign and then the LY sign, which is .45
Excellent.
and space. And
Yep.
then M, and I put .5 for the EE,
Mhm.
TING space. Do you want somebody else to take the rest?
No, you can take it if you got it. It's only what, 4 words. Go.
Okay.
You got it.
All right, so after meeting, I spaced and then I put of, sign, the sign, right together. And right next to them, without a space, I put security. And I just wrote that out the way that it is, SECURITY sign, because I couldn't think of any way to shorten it. Because if I had outlined the U, it would look like secrety.
Security. Yeah. But what about the SE sign that can be at the beginning of?
Oh.
Do we have an SE sign?
Not at the beginning.
Oh, wait.
No.
Wait. Am I? Oh, no. Nancy, how
Well,
dare you?
I have a question for you.
Mhm.
The URE. Now I know there's
Oh.
no URE in this, but can you still write SCU and the ITY?
I would put CUR. Then you could just have the .56 as the ITY sign.
That's
you don't.
true too.
Yeah.
But,
You wouldn't have to have
okay.
the Y there.
Oh,
But
yeah.
S-
That's
Yeah,
right.
that's true.
So,
But SE, yeah,
Yeah.
I guess you can't do SE.
You know what? You know why? You know why I'm
Yeah.
mentioning this? I mean, this is an example of when you do your own notes. Like I oftentimes in my notes I would put CU and 5-6 because what else could it mean? But yeah, Nancy's actually right by keeping the R in.
But
yeah.
actually, yeah, because it messes up the spelling if you do that. Because
Yeah,
you're
I know,
spelling
but
it
it's-
CURETY, and it's or EITY or ETY. And it's
exactly. No, exactly.
yeah.
What I did is I took the URE, the U for the URE, and kind
Right.
of made my own little rule up about it. But
Right,
that is
but
my own.
yeah, but yeah, you can't do that because of the in
No,
technically you can't do that because of the mess. It warps the spelling of the word
Yeah,
security.
you're right. You're
So,
absolutely right.
Yeah, so that's why. Oh, I caught him at his own game. No, I'm kidding.
so
Okay,
it'd be SECUR all written out and then the TY, the 5-6 after that.
That's what I would think, because I would think the U,
Yeah,
the
no, Nancy's
security,
got
you
it,
wouldn't
yeah.
want to outline that because
Mhm.
of the C. Yeah,
Right.
you would not want to outline
the-
that U.
Right.
So SE, yep, security, yep. Okay.
And then I
Do you
just didn't
really
know
think
because
that would confuse people?
What?
I did it both ways, not outlining the U.
Yes, I do, because CR is a common appearance of consonant. It's a common consonant blend, and critty is a CRITY. It's not necessarily going to be secret. It's not automatically going to be
Yeah.
obvious as security. So that's why it needs to be. It's clearer there.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's
The
a long,
CR
it's
would
an
mess me up.
accented U. It's long. It's yeah, it has to be
Yeah.
there.
So it has
Has
to
to
be
be.
there. Yeah. So security, and then are we going to space there, Mary?
yes,
Okay.
that's-
Good job.
yeah. And then council, I put COU sign in and then CL. I know that's a common blend, but
But if that's at the end of a
With
word,
that-
it's not going to confuse anything, though.
yeah,
Yeah.
I don't think it will either.
No, I
Just
would,
like FL would not confuse, neither would CL at the end
That's
of the
right.
word.
at the end
Yeah,
of
and
a
like
word,
helpful
right?
or something.
In the middle of a word or at the beginning of a word, you might not want to do that. But at the end of a word like that, it's well defined enough where it can work. So yeah,
Right.
that's good job. All right,
What did you say for meeting?
M.5. Oh,
Dot
sorry,
5.
No, that's all right.
TING. Okay.
TING sign, right? Because
That's what
E
I
is the
missed.
EE. Yep. Okay. So number 9. Or does anybody have any questions about anything here before we go on? I know there's a little bit of confusion, so just to make sure everything's clear. Okay. Number 9 says we are prepared to promote. I gotta cross the page. The pleasing, excuse me, pleasing project, comma, though truly it is in vain to expect an untroubled course of events, period. Right, they would just want to be all long-winded here. So somebody besides Jeanette and Mary want to tackle this one to see who else is
Well,
been
I'll
working
help
here?
whoever it is out by saying we is the ER sign.
Yep.
Hannah,
You got
Kathy, Kim, Cynthia, any of you?
Because I'll give it to one of them if you guys don't want it.
I could maybe try it.
Yeah,
Okay,
go for it, Hannah.
go for it. You can.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll try the first 3 words. We are prepared. I would think at least we are can go together. But I don't know, can you put we are prepared all together as one string?
Well,
Well,
let
how
me
are
ask
you
you
going to
this.
write R?
Yeah, that's how are you going to
Oh.
write the word R?
That's what confused me because it's that dropped D. So it's
Right,
we is
and
the
that-
ER sign. Then
And it is a
the-
linking, it's a linking sign because it's one of those am is are was to be verbs. So it's linking. So that means that in this case, because there's no punctuation or no other thing around it, yes, all three of those words can be linked or,
Okay, so I wrote-
together.
I have them written out, but I don't have a space, space properly. I have the ER sign, then the drop D, and I have dot 4P,
Good.
PAR, the ED sign for prepared.
Good. Good job.
And then
So
I
you can do
space.
this. Yep. New space there. Yep. Okay.
Keep
To
going.
promote.
And
What's
to promote obviously would go together. I have I have the two sign, dots 235, then
Okay.
456P, MO, and then the dropped T for the TE.
excellent. Good job.
I outlined the O. Is that not right?
No, that is wrong because it's a long O in
Okay.
a stressed syllable, promote.
Okay. All right.
So
Changed it.
it probably wouldn't be that undefinable, but it's I think it's just better to have that in there when it's
Mm-hmm.
a long vowel like that.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, promote, and then we got a space, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And space again. The pleasing. So I put the, and then there'd be no space there. 45PG.
Good.
And then I'm assuming after that you have to space because the fact that there's something added to the 45P.
Correct. That is correct.
So it's the pleasing and then space project, which I wrote as 456P JCT.
Excellent. Yep.
We just have to space there.
Correct.
And at this point, I take it we haven't learned any sign for though, have we?
Not yet. There is one coming up in the two-celled words, but you don't know it yet. So treat it as if it's a grade 2 word for now.
I put though space truly.
And how did you write truly?
Oh, yeah. How did I? Thanks. 456T.
Gotcha. Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then I said what?
Audrey was just saying, yeah.
Truly.
Truly.
Next 4, I'm not sure. Maybe somebody can correct me if I'm wrong. It is in vain. Is that one that could go together totally unspaced?
Truly, well, first of all, truly doesn't have a
truly,
space.
Sorry, space.
No,
I guess.
not, but is there, okay, it's a two-celled word. Is there any addition to it?
No.
Truly, no. So that means two-celled word, no addition, no other exception. You have to connect that to the word after it. So truly and it can go together. So
okay, so
truly
it's at the end of a line. Okay. Truly, it is in vain. Can that all go together?
I would go truly it is in, and I would space after in.
Okay. Okay, so truly it is in, and then space vain.
But how are you
So
writing
how did you write
and
is?
in?
Oh, I'm sorry, what's that again?
How did you write is?
Oh, I'm sorry. it's right under my finger. 25.
Good. Okay.
Yeah.
And then
It is, the X, so 456T, it needs 456T, then X, 25, and then dots 35. Space.
good. Okay.
B, A, and then dropped I,
I inside. Good.
Is vain connected to in?
No, it is not.
And
In is.
Can you tell me why that wouldn't?
Because in only goes up to. In only connects to one or two-celled words.
Oh.
And
okay.
So yeah, it does not connect to other short form or um, other words like that. So vein is just a regular word. Bless you.
Okay.
So in vein, you got vein right. So you're going to space there?
I think so.
Yes. Okay.
And then to expect, obviously those go together. So you have the 235, and then the X for the EX,
Mm-hmm.
ECT.
Good. To expect.
And I have a space here, but I wasn't sure if I'd need one.
Yes, that's correct.
Okay, good. And then in untroubled, so I put .2,
Okay.
and then the ing sign for un.
Okay.
Those are attached. I mean, those are right next
Good.
to each other.
Good.
Then TROU sign, BLE sign D,
Correct.
and space,
Good.
force.
Whoa, watch the mic. Somebody's
Am I too loud?
not you, not you. There was somebody else's rubbing unmuted was rubbing on their mic accidentally. Okay. Course of events.
Force I have as .4c.
Good.
And then I'm assuming that could probably go up to of.
Correct.
And then events. Probably course of events could probably go one
Sequence.
sequence. Yes,
Yeah.
thank you. My brain
Yeah,
is weird
yeah.
today. And then
It's okay.
events I have as 456 ETS.
Good. And the period, obviously. Good. Excellent. So now this number 10, I'm going to take this in little itty bitty things here. Good job, Hannah. One of the reasons it is fun to go to the seashore. Let's just stop there. Who wants to tackle that section of the paragraph that we have in front of us here? No one?
Well, we don't have a, one is like grade 2 Braille,
Okay.
and then of the,
Got it.
and then
What are you going to do with reasons?
I don't know what I'm going to do with reasons. That's where I got stuck, because in my mind there's a word for it,
No,
but
there actually
don't-
isn't.
I haven't
Yeah.
seen one. So I think I would do, well, it's a long E and a silent A. So I'm not sure I can do anything except, if I outline it at all, it would be RSNS.
Okay, well, first of all,
And-
EA is a diphthong, okay? So you never outline diphthongs. That's the rule on a 2-vowel diphthong like that. You never outline diphthongs.
So then you can't
So-
really outline as except to take out the O.
Correct. So the EA sign is obviously there's an EA sign that you can still use. The R.2 SNS, for reasons.
And then I would do the it right next to it.
Okay, so one of the reasons we don't have any spaces in there. Is there a space after reasons?
Yeah, probably, because that reasons is too long.
Well, it's not that
not
it's
a
too long.
two-syllable
It's,
word, and it I don't think is one of those words that can connect.
no, you're right. You're correct. It's it's not 2-syllable. It's 2-celled, and they're different than. I think you're getting the 2-celled short form short form words that are 2 cells long, and the 2-celled words, I think you're getting those confused. I could be wrong.
Yeah, that's my this week's project. And then is ugh,
It is
is
fun.
the 2-5, I think,
Yes.
and then fun. I would do FN.
Remember that you cannot take any vowel out of the first or only syllable except A. Because if you took FN out, they would think that would be
Yeah,
fan.
that's true. It could be fan,
So-
but I'm not gonna space between the it and the fun.
It
because
is
It
fun, right?
is.
It is fun.
Right.
I'm
That's
not
correct. It's
spacing there.
good.
And then
You're gonna
2,
space
2,
after
3,
fun.
5, yes.
Good.
And then go the G.
Okay.
Um,
Space there.
yes, because and then to the together. And then C shore, it starts 4, 5 S SH. And I don't remember there being an ending. I know there's a beginning for RE, but I don't remember there being an ending for RE.
There's not.
So I would do SH, outline the ORE.
Now, the only reason I would not outline the O is because it's a long O, shore. Seashore. That's the reason I would not outline it. Bob, Audrey, do you get, you concur with that, or? Oop, you-
Hold on.
Isn't there an O for ORE?
No. No, ma'am.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
I
would you
wish there
outline
were.
it, Bob, or would you not? I know that would be nice.
Oh.
It would kind of make it look like Shri though, wouldn't it?
Yeah,
But
that's
to
what I
me-
think.
Oh,
Well, except I figured with the C in front of it, it's pretty obvious.
Yeah.
I can put the O in.
Maybe.
Yeah,
I'm
I
just
would-
saying
I
that's
would-
what I would.
I
leave.
would leave it in.
All right, I put it in.
I think
Yeah,
it
for
would be okay.
clarification, yeah.
And then
Right.
I would put the 2-5 again for the is,
Okay.
and then the that right next to it.
Okay.
And then I want to say the there dot 5 THE should be able to go right next to that because there's not going to be any confusion.
But but 2-celled words do not go backwards. They don't go to the word
Oh.
behind them.
That's the backwards.
I had it wrong too, Jeanette.
Yay.
So
That makes me
two
feel
cell-
so much better.
2-celled words. So yeah, is that, so there should be a space between, no, to the seashore is that, and then space. Then the 2-celled word there, dot 5 THERE.
Yeah, I'm on a Zoom thing.
And
And
so there
then
are
the-
always shells together. And Bob, you're off mute if you want to.
No, oh, it's okay, I'm finished. Thanks.
Okay. So you're on the phone there. Okay. So what are we doing with there are always?
There are is the 2, 5, 6, I believe. And Mary, help me out here because I know there's a thing for always, and I know all
No, I think it'll be just the
ALW.
ALW.
2-1.
Short
Yeah,
form
the
ALW.
short
Yep,
form.
W.
Yeah.
All right.
correct.
Um,
Gonna space after a short form.
I am going to space after the always.
Good.
And then shells, cannot outline it because it's a short E and it's the first syllable. So I will do SHE, the LL sign, which is 456 S.
Good.
And then 2 right next to it. Gather. And it's not a long A. So
Well, the first A doesn't the first A in the first syllable word doesn't matter whether it's long or short. That one never matters whether it's
then
long
I
or
would
short. You
do
can always outline.
GTHER.
Right. Now, there has to be a space before the to or the by sign. So after shells, there has to be a space, then to gather, period.
Yeah.
Okay. So there has to be a space before that, before the word to there. Oh, so the next one, most of the shells are empty when we find them on the shore. Who would like to tackle that?
Guess at it.
Okay.
Find my place here. Most of the shells are empty when we. Okay, yeah, here they are. I have most as 45M,
Good.
and I'm assuming it could go right up to of the.
Correct.
Okay. Of the can go right up to shells,
Right.
which I spelled as SHE456S.
Good.
And then I think, if I remember correctly, is R a linking word? The
Yes, ma'am.
top D. Okay, so shells are no space between shells and the 256 for R.
Okay.
Empty, no space between R and empty. And empty I put down as EMP, then 56 for the TY.
Good.
And
Excellent.
I ran to the end of the line.
Okay.
I'm assuming
Well, there
there's
would be a
space
space
after
there.
that.
There would be a space there anyway. So yeah. When we find them on the shore,
Wait a minute, what did she say? EMP?
the TY sign, 56.
56.
Okay. I just didn't hear her.
Oh, okay. Yeah. There was another voice coming through and it echoed weird somehow. Okay. So when we find them on the shore, what are you going to do with that?
Okay, I have when just as the grade 2, WH sign,
Okay.
EN sign.
All right.
And then I have a space. I don't know if you need one or not.
That's correct.
And space. And then the ER sign for we.
Good.
And then I have a space after that.
Good. You did or didn't?
I do.
You do. Yes. Good. Excellent.
Find,
Okay.
I just have, F, the dots 2, F dots 3, 5, and D.
Good.
And I'm not sure if I'm supposed to space there or not. And then I have the GH sign for, the dots 1, 2, 6 for them.
Mm-hmm. You
So
do
the
space
space
between, yeah, you do space between find and them.
Okay, good.
So that's, yeah.
And then them, and I wasn't sure if I was supposed to space or not, so I have them and then O for on.
Okay.
So do I space after them or not?
No, you do not, because them on, they can all go together since they're all whole cell word signs that have upper dots. Those
Okay,
can
so
all go together like that. So,
okay, so it's find space, them, no space, O for on.
Yep.
And then I would probably no space for
correct.
them, and then O, and then no space, the, no space, shore, and I just have that as grade 2, SH sign, ORE.
Yep. Excellent.
That's the end of
Good.
that sentence.
Good job, Hannah. So you're better at this than you thought you were.
Yeah.
Good job.
I think I'm
Yes.
finally catching on. It's finally getting in somehow.
Yeah, well, it does that after a while. You just have to play with it and mess with it for a while. Okay. Now let's just check what we're doing on time. Oh my word, 20 minutes.
I know.
But they were once the homes of animals, oh my goodness, that lived along the seacoast. Who wants to tackle that one?
I will.
Okay, go for it.
Okay, I have the B for but,
Okay,
and then I spaced, and then I put the TH, just they as in grade 2, THE sign, and then the Y,
okay,
and then no space, and I put were, the lower G,
good.
and then no space, and for once I put the O followed by the 3-6 for the CE because that's a short form word.
Yes, ma'am. Good job.
I spaced after that, and then I put
Good.
the sign, and right up next to that, I put HM, and I'm changing it because I had ES, but it's Z,
Correct.
the homes, space, of, and right next to of, animals. And I put that, the only thing I outlined out of that was the second A in animals.
Good.
Okay.
Excellent. Okay.
And then I put a space, and then I
Good.
have that space.
Good.
And then I have lived, just like it would be in grade 2, LIVED sign.
Okay.
And I spaced after that. Then I put
Okay.
along, just like it would be in grade 2, ALONG sign. I spaced after that. And then I put the, and right next to that, I put 4-5-S for the C, SEA. Then I put C, the OA, I put the dots 4-5 for the diphthong.
Mhm.
And then I put the ST and the period.
Excellent. Now,
Is
the
there-
word,
Along. Isn't there
what were you gonna
something?
yeah, I was going to go over that.
Oh,
What were you,
Good.
what were you saying, Audrey? Is that what
I was
you were
going to
gonna?
say the same thing.
Yeah.
Same thing.
I
So,
forgot.
okay. Yeah. So I think we've done the L for,
Yeah.
We
yeah.
did.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just
did.
Yeah.
forgot.
So, yeah. So there's A and then along L dot 456L is long. So you
Yeah.
could just do A dot 456L for along.
Mhm.
And then obviously the space and then the seacoast. Yep. You got it.
You can't just put those up along up to the V without a space, since that's a
It's
2-cell
okay,
We
but
added something
you
to
added
it.
something to the
to the
two-cell.
beginning.
That's been my
Okay, I didn't know
mistake
if
for
it was
so
both
long.
at the beginning or
It
and the
didn't,
end.
it doesn't matter where you put the addition. If you add an addition to a two-cell word, you have to space.
Okay, all right.
So yeah,
Whether
it
it's
doesn't matter where
before
the
or
addition
after,
goes.
you have to
Correct.
space. Okay, I got it. I think
Correct. All right.
for
So
this minute.
Yeah. I hear you.
Oh gosh.
all right. So we've still got a bunch more of this paragraph to go. And I want to see what you guys do with this one. Okay. They were the homes of snails, comma, clams, comma, and other animals without backbones, period. Who wants to tackle that one?
So I'll start it. They,
Okay.
THEY,
Good.
THE sign Y, and then no space, and then were,
Good.
and then no space and the,
Good.
and then homes is HMZ.
Good. But is there a space
Is there a
between the and
space?
homes?
Yes, I would
Yeah.
put a space.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, you wouldn't? What?
No.
No,
The word the can go forward to anything.
see, and I didn't put a space,
Ex-
and then I questioned myself. The homes.
The homes.
Okay. The homes.
The and, for, of, the, and with, it, and as can all go up to the word coming after them without a space. Unless
And for
that room
the
is to or
with,
by
and
the,
what were the others?
it and as,
It as. Okay.
it and as.
And then I would put the of right after.
Were the homes of,
And then
it, okay. They go to the word in front of them, not the word behind them. So the homes there, the homes space of has to have a space there, and then of can go next to snails and so forth. So they go to the word in front of them, not the word behind them.
and then
In this
S,
case,
and the AI sign. Oh my God.
Gotcha.
Okay, that's what I was gonna say, but I wasn't sure. And then a comma. Clams. I cannot CL. Now this A thing is going to kill me. In the first syllables, I cannot leave it out, correct?
Yes, you
okay, you can, but this word is the exception, because this word, if you put CLMS, it could be,
Oh, could be claims.
it could be clams, it could be, no, not claims, because it's not an AI, it's just an AM. It could be calms, it could be this.
Yeah, but in the context of that, wouldn't somebody know that it's supposed to be clams? I mean,
it's possible. Yeah, it's possible that they might, but, and you know, someone could write about something of
Yeah.
watching the snails calms
Yeah,
my
in the
spirit, you know, I
example-
mean,
In the example on outlining, they specifically mentioned this possibility to avoid it.
right. Just because it's not very clear, but
Just
anyway.
like slam, clam, you know, that kind of, anyway, spam, anyway. So yeah, then
Well, those you could use because there's not another word that would be
right,
unclear,
and I
mixed
would
up with them,
say,
but
I would say if this, since this is the only occurrence of the word, keep the A. In subsequent things, you'd be able to leave it out. That's up to you. That's where grade 3 is not. There's no hard and fast rules. But
well, my feeling is if you put the A in there once and then the second occurrence you didn't, then they might think it's another word.
Well,
I don't know.
Well, you see, this is the whole thing. The grade 3 is for you. It's not for anybody else, basically.
Yeah.
And that's the point the people are trying to make. That's it.
so if you want to leave the A out because you know what that word is in that context, I guess that's fine. But the rule says not to, because it's it's a word that could be mixed up with other words that have the same letters, just different arrangement of the letters. But yeah. Watching snails on the beach calms my spirit. I mean, somebody could actually write that.
Yeah, but it does. The sentence doesn't say that.
I'm saying somebody could write that. I'm just saying that somebody
if they
could
wrote
write
that
that
sentence, then you would, put it. I don't know. That's crazy. I don't know.
Yeah.
Shut
Snails,
up.
clams. Okay, comma.
So there's a comma, and then I would put a space and
Good.
and then other dots 450. And then right up to that, I would put animals, ANIMLS.
Good.
And then without, I do not think we have a sign for that, but I would space.
Good.
And put with OU sign T. And then back.
Would you space? After without?
Would I? Yes.
Good. Okay.
And then backbones. BACK. I don't think there's a abbreviation for that.
No, there's not, but this
Outline
is
the
one.
A.
This is
right?
one case where you can outline, this is a word, the first syllable is the A, and it's not a word that could be mixed up with something else. So yeah, I mean, you can outline
And
BCK
then B.50S.
B.50S. Period. Right. Got it. Okay. So,
All right, we got 10 minutes, just so you know.
all right. So what do you guys want me to do with the rest of this? Do you just want me to go over it and just give it to you, or do, because there's not much more. I mean, there's a few little sentences here that we still have left.
That'd be fine with me if you just
And
go over it like we've been doing. You know, if you just
okay,
say
so
it.
just so you guys have it and you can correct your own work here. So without backbones, okay, most seashore. So I have .45M, no space, .45S, SHORE space, ANIMLS space, MKE space, there, that's 456 THERE, and own, OWN, I have the no space there, space after own, shells, SHELL, sign .456 S space, out, now let's see, out is an OU sign and then no space and then of 1 2 3 5 6, no space, LIME, that has to be written out, space, from, the F for from, no space, the, no space, WTER, period. That's that sentence. When a tea kettle is used for a long time, a layer of lime from the water. Okay, so we have WH sign, EN sign, no space, the letter A, space, tea kettle, see, TEA sign, KTT sign, LE sign. So the TT is lower J, LE is the 1 2 3 4 5, no space, dots 2 5 for is, no space, USD for used, space, the full cell for FOR, A, space, .45L for long, .45T for time, comma,
5T.
oh, .5T. What did I say?
5T.
Wow.
Okay,
And
sorry
then
about that.
isn't it
y'all.
456L for long?
Long? Didn't I say that?
No, you said 45.
Son of a biscuit. All right, son of a Braille dot. Get it straight, Nance. Okay, 4A. Okay, 4A space .456L .5T comma space A space layer. Now, I think I would keep this A, because if you took the LYER, that might look weird. Liar, lear, so I would keep the AY. I would keep, oh, actually, it's an AY, it's a diphthong, never mind. So you have the L.4 for the AY and then ER. Sorry, guys.
I didn't think of that either.
Where's your brain, Nance? Okay. Space after layer of lime. So you have of, no space, LIME. And then we're going to space. Then we're going to do from the water the same way we did before. F, the, WTER, space. Collects. So COLL with .456. CTS, space. On the inside, so you have O, no space, the, no space, IN sign, SIDE sign, which is the J, that's 245, period. This lime is not at all pretty but it is the same stuff the seashore animals use to build their beautiful shells. So this TH sign, space LIME, dots 25, N for not, space, dot 3 for at, dot 456, A for all, dot 4 P T sign, so that's 356, and then Y, comma, space, B for but,
I'm
space.
sorry.
What?
I just wondered why you didn't put pretty like as .4p and then T and then the TY sign.
The book has it written. It says specifically to write the word pretty like this. Maybe it
Oh,
would
okay.
look too confusing like that. I'm
Yeah.
not sure,
when
but
you
So how did you write
sometimes
it,
when
Nancy?
hang on, let Bob could clarify
no,
this, and then
she brought up
oh.
a good point. When you have two signs competing, you have to make a decision. Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, and it looks like, yeah, I don't know why. I don't know specifically why it doesn't say why to do it that way, but the so I have dot 4p TT sign, which is the lower J, and then the Y. That's how I have that written.
Okay.
So then the comma, but space, B for but, it, so X, then 25, then then, okay, we haven't done S yet. So SME for same. So space.
Wait a minute, don't we have a
Oh, have you learned
.4s?
dot 4S?
Yes, we've done that.
STU, okay. Keep track. Okay, so the same. So bless you. So we're gonna go it dot 25 the dot 4S, then ST sign U FF space the dot 45S SHORE space ANIMLS space U SE sign, which is the 156 space 2235 B UI, so that's going to be dots 56 LD space dots 456 THE B EA sign U T I F L space SHE dot 456 S period. And that is done.
Yay.
Why can't
Ooh.
you outline the I in beautiful?
Because it's one of those defining syllables. You would have beautiful. It would be like butful or beautiful. It wouldn't. The I is like that defining beautiful. I don't know how else to explain that, Bob. Do you have?
You know, just kind of look at it both ways, and sometimes it just makes sense when you read it.
I guess.
I mean, I personally, but that's my own personal, would leave it out if it's for myself. But let's go by what the books, yeah, they don't want to leave out too much. So yeah.
All right. We have
okay.
1 minute.
The other thing I just wanted to mention, LLY, TTY, they prefer the medial double letter contractions over the terminal LY or TY contractions all the time.
Yeah, and I don't know
okay.
why. I don't know why that is. They
Yeah.
don't
It
explain why.
It looks better. It kind of, again, it looks, it kind of makes more sense when you just look at it.
Yeah.
That's all. Yeah. Okay.
Because so next week you guys can work on the next section, which says write the following in grade 2, and it has everything in grade 3, and it is you have to translate into grade 2. So this will be some good reading
Actually,
for you guys.
this is more fun, I think, because now you
I
actually
do
get a
too.
chance to see the right answers.
Yeah,
do
I
too,
like
yeah.
this.
I
It's
do
like you
too.
get the answers and now you got to ask the questions.
Right. The Jeopardy thing.
I
yeah.
love this part. It's my
Yeah. I
turn
do
next
too.
week, I think.
Yes. So you'll start with number 11, Audrey.
Yep, okay.
All right.
All right.
Excellent.
Thank you.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank
Thank you,
you.
guys. All right.